The Arsenal transfer stand for Ivan Toney likely won't shift, despite Thomas Frank's comments. The Gunners are heavily linked with the Brentford man, whom Thomas Frank stated is likely to depart Getty Community Stadium in this summer transfer window. There's no doubt about where this Arsenal team could bolster. The Gunners lead the Premier League in terms of goals scored this season, but it's at the other end of the field where they've struggled most frequently. This is where Arsenal has been looking to strengthen for some time. The Gunners pursued advanced deals last summer and again in January, but with financial commitments elsewhere, it was impossible to surpass them. Gabriel Jesus suffered injuries during part of this season, and while Kai Havertz has performed masterfully behind him, the German hasn't exactly been prolific during his time in England. Meanwhile, Edin Nketiah seemingly lacks Mikel Arteta's confidence in big games anymore, having been left out of the starting lineup in both recent clashes against Liverpool. Arsenal showed interest in the 24-year-old player in January, and with academy players falling as pure profit in the accounts, they may be tempted to sell. That's why they're likely to be in pursuit of a striker this summer. Ivan Toney has consistently been pointed to as a solution in this position. The Brentford player was the third highest scorer in the Premier League, behind Erling Haaland and Mo Salah last season, and has continued where he left off before his 9-month betting ban, with 2 goals in 3 games. Rumours suggesting that Arsenal could move for Toney only grew stronger after coach Thomas Frank admitted that the English international is likely to leave Getty Community Stadium this summer. It's pretty obvious that Ivan Toney will probably be sold in the summer, Frank told the Danish magazine Tipsbladet. It may be expensive to sell your best player, but on the other hand, I also know that by summer he will only have 1 more year of contract with us. We also know how much he is worth. I don't think there are many attackers in the world who are better than him at the moment. He is a very good attacker and is in the best age of football. Personally, as a coach, I would prefer to keep Toney, but one day it could be fun to see him on a top team. This winter, we didn't have any proposals for him, but I would be surprised if there weren't many clubs interested in him. With his physical presence, Toney seems like the perfect fit for Arsenal. The former Newcastle Academy star has also hinted on several occasions that he would like to move to the Emirates. However, Arsenal may not be as interested. It's not that Toney isn't highly rated by decision-makers at the Emirates. Instead, the Gunners are likely to look for a different profile of attacker this summer. With Leandro Trossard turning 30 this year and Jesus turning 27 in April, Arsenal's attacking options are among the oldest in the entire Gunners squad. Meanwhile, Nketiah and Havertz will turn 25 at the end of this season, and Arsenal is likely to seek someone younger to rejuvenate their ranks. At 28 years old, Ivan Toney is unlikely to tick that box. The Gunners are also seeking someone who can offer versatility to Arteta in attacking positions. The Spaniard has rarely signed players who play in only one position on the field, preferring to bring in versatile players who can offer multiple solutions. As a complete number 9, Toney again doesn't fit this bill. There have been few sources from the club suggesting to Football.London that Arsenal actually looked at Toney during the January transfer window. The Gunners may change their minds in the summer, but with the profile of player they are likely seeking, it's hard to see that happening. Now leave your opinion. What do you think of this Judador? Leave your comment. It's a good hiring for Arsenal. Share your opinion. Thank you for watching, and until the next news.